Hi everyone, it's Paul from Denbee Honey. Yeah, what a beautiful day it is today. If you look around, the sun's out, and I've positioned my camera just right by the hive there. Hopefully you'll see them flying in and out the hives. We've got 5 Abello hives there, and yesterday and today they're absolutely going crazy. They're coming out, orientating, cleansing flights, a lot. It's really good to see. Bonnie, sit. Good girl. Yeah, it's really good to see that we've got them through winter so far. Yeah, March is always a difficult one. You know, if you're not too clever, you think you're not feeding them or you're feeding them too much and all that, they can still starve. So, you know, you've got to be really careful when in March. But so far, these look good. This is a new site for me this year, and I'm really pleased with it so far. I've also set the trail camera up. That's the video camera. I think if you look back at some of my old videos, you'll see me demonstrating that. So we'll see what's going past these hives in the day and night, because they're quite out of the way on their own. So that'll be interesting as well. Sit. Just a quick one, look, they're all bringing pollen in as well, which means they've got some babies to feed. Yeah, different angle now. We're getting quite clever with this photography stuff. Not really, I'm only joking. My lad's here. Normally now, Daniel's back at home from university. He's decided he's going to help me do all the photos and the videos. Fortunately, at the moment, he's in Ireland with his girlfriend. So I'm having to do a little bit on my own today. The bee show, was it last week now? I don't know. The time's flying by at the minute. It was amazing. I met some really nice people there. First time my wife's ever been to a show. And she come away saying how nice the atmosphere were there and how friendly everyone was. And she's right, it's a great community to be involved in, I think. I've got a little bit of a niggle with trying to get more of the younger generation involved. I don't think there's enough younger generation taking beekeeping up yet. But if I can, whenever I can, I'll try and get more young people involved. And I'm going to start bringing a few people around the hives and showing them and stuff like that. But yeah, we had a good walk round, and we've seen a lot of people that we've never met before. And you know, we met them there on the day, and I've spoke to them, emailed them, chatted to them and stuff. And if you watched the end of my video, the beekeeping show, I still hadn't pulled the trigger on an extractor. What actually happened is, I did go there with one in mind, and when I got there and I started looking at it, I chose, well, I just didn't think it was worth the money, to tell you the truth, if I'm brutally honest. It was a lot of money for what it was. But when we were walking around the show, we bumped into Stu. So if anyone follow Simply Beautiful Honey, the guy, if you don't, you want to, he's great. He was on that stand, and I got chatting to him and done a little bit of an interview with him, and he's a really nice bloke, actually, to be fair. And he's actually pushing the Tektron UK stuff now. So he's showing me around some of the extractors, and to be fair, the bloke running the show, Darius, he'd emailed me a few times, really helpful advice, you know, saying about future-proofing your beekeeping and stuff like that. And I didn't really understand what he meant until I got talking to Stu and stuff like that. Anyway, they had an extractor on there, a 24 frame, all stainless steel, beautiful bit of kit actually, and we were looking around that. And I've got to be honest with you, the quality, the build quality on that seems really good. I still didn't make any decisions though. I had a good chat with Stu, and Darius was a bit busy on that day, so I didn't actually get to talk to him. And since apologised about that actually, which I thought was a real nice, classy touch from them. You know, after all, I'm just a nobody. I'm sure he's got bigger beekeepers and companies inquiring about all this stuff. But for actually to take time out and say, oh, you know, Paul, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to have a chat with you. You know, I thought that was really nice. But anyway, Stu done the saline and, you know, the spiel on the extractor, and it's a really good. So I went home and I thought about it all Saturday night, and then Sunday I thought about it, and then guess what? Sunday night I thought, you know what, let's pull the trigger on it. So we've ordered one with them. I could have bought that one there at the show. I can be a bit finicky, so I decided to buy one. I want a brand new one. I pay full price for it, plus the delivery, and it's coming hopefully the end of April, which doesn't really affect us anyway because we're not going to need it till then. So yeah, that's really exciting. So I'll be doing quite a bit of video footage on that when we get there. By the way, as well, these are all buckfast, apart from this one. No, actually that one's buckfast as well, but my old bees, before I changed, you wouldn't be able to walk past them like this. They're all out. You might be able to see them on the film, but you wouldn't be able to walk past them like this without getting a little sting or something. But they're not bothered. They're out doing whatever they want. They're going out foraging. Well, it's great to be able to sit here. And I don't know if you can see the dog she's there as well. But yeah, so that's an exciting thing to look forward to when that comes. What else have we been doing? I've checked the fondant. I think you've seen enough of that now, so you don't really need to see any of that. It's the same sort of thing. Yesterday I've ordered some more Abello stands, because they're going to be going in the nursery near the house where I'm going to put all my splits this year. So I've ordered some new stands. They're a lot for what they are, but they're good bits of kit, and they're self-level. You can level them all up and stuff like that, so it just makes my life easier rather than making any. So I've ordered that. I've ordered some wax foundation from them. I've also got some wax foundation coming from my club when that comes. I've got 5 extra brood boxes. This year we're going to try and do double brood. I think there's one on the other apiary. I'm going to double brood that. See, because it seems quite full now. They seem quite busy in there, so I'm going to double brood that. And I watched Black Mountain Honey. He's suggesting put the new brood box with frames in underneath in a couple of weeks to give them a bit more room. So I'm going to try that. And then also we're going to try Denbee, some of the other hives. Give that a couple of them as well. I don't want to do too much because I'm quite happy with the way it all worked out last year. But we need to start doing new things this year, be a bit braver and try some new techniques and stuff like that, because I don't want to do as many splits this year, I don't think, because, you know, we're around about 10 or 11 hives now. We'll probably get to 20 at the end of this season, and then for me that's enough until I retire in a couple of years. So that's it. I just sort of give you a little video today. It's getting exciting now. I mean, yesterday I was cutting our grass and got a bumblebee come down. I filmed that, I put that on one of my shorts on the YouTube. But we're getting there now. We're getting closer to when it all goes, the whole hell will break loose and we'll be busy. I've got a couple of holidays planned as well. So Daniel is getting stuck into the hands-on approach with all the hives and stuff like that. And we've actually got a hive for him this year, Daniel's hive. And he's going to learn a bit from me, but I'm going to let him. It's in a nuke at the moment, but I'm going to let him do everything, transfer it into the big hive and all that. That's all set up, waiting ready to go. He'll learn a bit, and then when we're away, he'll be there to, you know, do an inspection if we have to. I mean, we're only going for a week. We only normally go for a week now, because the wife says she's had enough of me after 7 days. She can't do 2 weeks anymore. So it suits me in a way, because I can get back and get stuck into the bees. But yeah, so it's all I'm getting quite excited now. This season, I've got a lot more confidence, because as new beekeepers, you probably don't know this yet, but it's going to be, if it's your first season, if you've got a nuke, or it's your, if you had a nuke the back end of last year and you've overwintered it, you're gonna be in for a bit of a shock. I was when I first year. Just how fast they expand and how much room you got to give them, and it happens so fast. It is. I've said it before. It's really intimidating, but really good and enjoyable at the same time. So if you can, get your head stuck into all the YouTube videos and the books, because I'll say you got about another 3 or 4 weeks before it before it starts getting interesting. But I love it. It's where I get my pleasure from. I've had a bad day at work. Sometimes you come home and get stuck into your bees. You can lose yourself for a few hours. Nothing else matters. And remember this, when you're in the hive, this is only to the new people trying it, and you've got your suit on and they're all buzzing around your veil. Don't panic. The suit will keep you safe, but just don't panic. And the noise and that around your ears, it's quite good. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And when you first spot your queen, it's brilliant, especially after winter when you first see her. I can't wait to get stuck into these. This one's my favourite. This one here, she were a lovely queen, but fast queen last year. This is her first overwinter, so I'm hoping that she's got through, but she's a lovely queen. Really light, big fat queen she is. So, but what we're going to do each week now, from in a couple of weeks' time really, we'll start doing, I'll set the camera up and we'll be doing our inspections, and that's all it'll be. And I think it's a good idea for people to watch it, and also it's good for me because I can look back on my videos and remember what stages we're at and what time of year and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go back down home. I'm going to take the dog a walk and sit there. And I've got Lawrence's live. I only managed to get to watch 20 minutes, an hour of it, something like that. I've got the rest of that to watch and stuff like that. So have a great day, whatever you're doing. Enjoy this sunshine. It's absolutely beautiful today. And I'll catch you next week on the next one. Thanks a lot. See. Just a quick one before I go. If you've not already done it, can you please like and subscribe our channel? Thanks a lot, guys. Catch you later.